It's Carlo Perusa, and welcome back to Carlo Perusa MMA. And I am now with the winner of tonight's Gamebred Bareknuckle contest, Mr. Junior Dos Santos. Junior, it was your first ever Bareknuckle MMA contest. Was there a little bit of an adjustment process there at first?
Yeah, it was kind of trying to really understand how things play out on that thing, And I knew I just couldn't just throw punches full power because it would be dangerous to break your hands, things like that. So I was taking my time, moving around. I'm a fast heavyweight, so I was moving around and trying to position myself to take advantage of good situation. Everything worked good.
So you looked really good in there. You won split decision. And a lot of people are wondering why one of the cards went the other way. You had two 30-27s, and you had Fabricio winning 29-28. Were you a little surprised by this?
I, I didn't really actually. Actually, they told me, but I didn't really think about it. Well, yeah, but it doesn't make sense in my opinion. I gotta watch the fight, of course, but well, it's bare knuckle, it's a much harder way to fight and things. Well, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense, but that's fine.
No, he was cut pretty bad. At any point in the fight, did you think it could potentially be stopped?
Yeah, actually, the referee said that if it was too much blood coming to the eyes, of my eyes or his eyes or something like that during some point in the fight, he would stop the fight because of that. And at some point, it was a lot of blood on Verdun's eyes, and he wasn't saying anything, so I just kept going, But yeah, it was some big cuts on his face, so blood. That was like we were talking about before. That's the biggest difference of bare knuckle. The more it's a bloodier fight. It opens cuts in your face too easy. There's no gloves there. Also the danger of breaking your hands. And that's why sometimes you avoid some kind of punches and avoid also to put a lot of power in the punches because if they go wrong, you can break your hand and then it's over.
Now, this victory, you get the winner of Roy Nelson versus Alan Belcher. What do you think of fighting either of those guys?
I think it's gonna be great. Anyone. I felt good. During the fight. Verdun was there all the time. He was in great shape as never before. He's 46, but he did great. He was. I felt like pressured. He was there for everything I was doing. He was there. And also, I noticed that he was trying to make me use kicks or something like that to maybe try to. That's how I understand. Maybe try to take me down then and explore the ground game. As good as he is. He did a great job. He was very strong. When I felt him, but that's why I was using my speed to make the difference, and that's my main weapon, against anyone. So I see a good fight on Alan Belcher and Ryan Nelson, but any one of them, even fighting Ryan Nelson again is going to be great, and fighting Alan Belcher for the first time, it's also going to be great. I think he's a great jiu-jitsu guy and things like that, so let's go for it.
Last night you mentioned that you weigh lighter now, but you hit just as hard, and your cardio looked amazing in there. I mean, you looked like you were floating in there. You were moving so good. Is that adding something else to your game?
Actually, I was always in good shape in my career. I was always a fast heavyweight, and today, actually, who made the difference was Verdun. He was faster than he used to be, and he was stronger than he used to be. Actually, in my opinion, the way he was fighting, I felt him. He was there all the time. So, but I'm happy with my performance. I was cautious about the danger, and I was taking my time to move around and take advantage of the situations, and I think it worked great, you know, and that's what I like to do, you know, like that's why I told people, you know, you never saw my full potential of boxing, because I need always to be worrying about takedowns, about kicks and things like that, and I cannot just really go, you know, my boxing thing, but one day maybe we're gonna do a boxing fight, and I'll be able to show that for you guys.
So I got to make friends with your mental coach. What does he do, and how does he help you win out there and achieve success?
Yeah, Rodo is my friend, actually a great friend that I have. And yeah, now he's kind of a mental coach for me, because he did a great job, you know. He understands me, he knows my history, he knows my struggles, and he's a smart guy, you know. He's always studying and, and getting better on things. And I already had professionals, like psychological professionals working with me, and it's kind of all the same. When at the beginning it's good, but then at some point it sticks to the same situations. We are kind of repeating ourselves, and it doesn't work, you know. And then I feel worse by doing that, you know. And with him it was completely different. Everything what he says was straight to me, and it made completely you know, sense. So I was able to absorb that in a better way. And like I said, maybe I told everybody that this time would be the first time I would fight only my opponent, not myself first. And it was. I was fighting myself a little, but very little, you know, compared to my whole career. You know, this time was completely different, and that's why maybe you saw me having that, you watched me having that performance, because I was feeling good, I was feeling light, I was feeling confident, and I wasn't bringing ghosts to my own head.
So last question for you, Junior. How much did you enjoy fighting bare knuckle tonight, and do you think you're going to do it maybe a couple more times?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, you know. I didn't really connect any hard punch, like full power punch, because I didn't really throw them, you know. I was throwing fast punches, but not full power punches, you know. And I think that was kind of smart, you know, to kind of protect myself. But I enjoyed it, you know. Everything what I connected made a mess on Verdun's face. And it's different, it's more dangerous. More blood, of course, but I kind of understood why people are so interesting on this. You know, everybody's enjoying so much to see this bare knuckle thing, and now I understand why. And I had good times over there, so I want to keep doing it. Yeah.
That's Junior Dos Santos, Carl Prusa. Thanks for watching.